This is Joe Vasey and Cody Snodgrass here bringing you. We really don't know the name of our sports video blog, but we're working on that. And we're here to talk today about football, about the NFC and AFC championship games, and preview the Super Bowl. What do you guys say about that, Cody?
I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. You have the Ravens coming in hot. Both teams are actually coming in hot. The Ravens, some might feel a little more motivated with this possibly being Ray Lewis's last game, but I still
It
think
is Ray Lewis's last game.
he hasn't retired yet. He says he is. Brett Favre said he wasn't going to retire a bunch of times. I just see it being a very physical game. Two great defenses, one great offense, one starting to be great offense. I just see the 49ers winning this game, though.
I disagree. I think the Ravens are going to win the game. I think they bring a lot more on offense with Ray Rice, Torrey Smith, and Anquan Bolden. Joe Flacco's playing very good, and I think their defense can really shut down the 49ers. I think the 49ers got a better secondary than the Ravens, but I think Terrell Suggs, T. Sizzle's going to get a lot of pressure and contain Colin Kaepernick because Colin Kaepernick he's very deadly when he's on the run. Like versus the Packers, he rushed for 189 yards. He's a very good mobile quarterback. He's a dual threat. He really gave the Bears hell when he played them. The Bears they could not even contain him at all. It was really rough to watch that. And what do you think about that? What do you think?
Well, the Ravens defense, the entire team has stepped their play up since regular season. They came in a little of a slide. I just feel that the receivers that 49ers have with Crabtree, Vernon Davis, Randy Moss, you never know when he's going to break up. You got Colin Kaepernick, who's playing amazing right now. He had his first playoff game against the Packers, he had like 189 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. His second game back, his second game of the playoff, he was throwing the ball, barely even ran it, and it showed that he's still effective. So I can't see how this team can beat with Colin Kaepernick playing the level he's playing at right now.
I could definitely see them getting beat though, because it's Ray Lewis's last game and the defense playing phenomenal. They took out the Broncos, who were very well endowed to win the Super Bowl. And the Patriots, they went into Foxborough and beat the Patriots. That's self-explanatory. And this is a pretty big Patriots fan, so he's pretty upset.
That's an understatement. But let's talk about the 49ers road. I mean, as I said, they beat the Packers, who some still consider to win the Super Bowl this year. They still with Aaron Rodgers, took them out. Then they went against the Atlanta Falcons around 17-0 and came all the way back to win the game. So this team is not going to quit. But that's kind of both for the Ravens too.
Yeah.
They almost lost to the Broncos in the last Hail Mary play with 30 seconds left, kept them alive.
I don't think they would be where they are if Ray Lewis didn't announce that he was going to retire before the playoffs. I really think they really motivated him and really pushed him to keep letting Ray play one more game. They're really playing good right now. That defense playing phenomenal. They held the Patriots to no touchdowns in the second half, and they're playing good.
I feel the same way. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people would think. The Ravens are definitely a fan favorite to win this game because everyone wants to see Ray Lewis go out as winner. I just feel 49ers are just too tough of a task. Granted, everyone else is saying that the Patriots and Browns are too tough a task, and they beat them. So I don't see them winning at all this year.
I see it. They're going to win by 7 points. It's going to be 28-21. You heard it here.
So let's go a little more in depth. Who do you think is going to have a better game in the Super Bowl quarterback-wise?
I'll go with Joe Flacco.
You think Joe? What do you think in touchdowns, interceptions?
He's going to throw 3 touchdowns and 1 interception.
I'm seeing what about Colin?
Colin, he's going to rush for 2 and throw 1 and 2 picks.
I'm seeing that with Colin Kaepernick, he's not afraid. It seems like John Harbaugh, the Harbaugh brothers are both brothers. That's what I'm talking about. I just see Colin Kaepernick though. He's going to lead them to victory. He's hard to stop, but the Ravens do have a great defense. But I think it's just too old now.
Yeah.
I think the key is containing Haloti Ngata for the 49ers.
Yeah, that's a key, man.
So let's talk about the receiving. You think
receivers? I'll go with the Ravens all day with Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden has caught 3 touchdowns in the playoffs so far, 2 versus the Patriots and 1 versus the Broncos. He's playing very, very good football right now. He's playing like he was when he was on the Cardinals, right next to Larry Fitzgerald. Torrey Smith's very, very explosive. He could take it to the house any day. He's a very good wide receiver. And Jacoby Jones, the miracle catch, the miracle in the Mile High City. He kept the Ravens' hopes alive, kept Ray Lewis's season alive, and kept Joe Flacco from being a bust in the playoffs again. And I just think that receiving core is very good.
A lot of people are talking about Ray Lewis. This might be his last season. He said it is. He hasn't retired yet, though. This could be Randy Moss's last run in it. So, he hasn't won either. I'd like to see him win a championship because I feel he deserves it. They have a lot of young talent. They have Vernon Davis, who I consider the second best tight end in the league.
Next to who?
Gronkowski. I also think that they have Michael Crabtree, who's playing really well right now. And they
What
have
about Jerry Rice? Is he still on the 49ers?
no.
Oh, he retired. Wow.
And let's not forget the 49ers are playing for also pride. They have 5 Super Bowl championships. If they get one more, they'll tie the Steelers for 6 overall Super Bowl. So I think there's a lot of pressure on them, and I think they're going to come through in the clutch.
Yeah, they should.
So your prediction is the Ravens, mine's the 49ers.
We'll see who wins.
Comment and subscribe on who you think will win, and also comment on future topics for us to talk about. We'll hopefully come with a name for the next show.
Thank you. Joe Basie out. So is Cody Snodgrass. Stay classy, YouTube.